Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode stream of House Flipper. It's been a while. Let me just resize some of these windows I got going on here. I am deeply troubled by what's been going on. I need a break though. I've been following the crisis in Ukraine, but practically since it happened. Really, I've only had like 4 hours sleep. It's been yeah. I think I just need a break. I just need to relax. You know, if anything happens, it'll update me. So yeah, another thing. 12 a.m. 4:28 p.m. for me. But yeah. Anyway, I'm a bit exhausted, but I do need a break. It's been yeah. I mean, it's not been nearly as tough on like the Ukrainians as it has been on me. That's for sure. But yeah. I've been like, I've been in that cycle. Like when I wake up, I just go straight to the computer, and I message in Discord because I'm about to go to sleep. Well, go to sleep if you need. I am just doing this to force myself to get off the Ukraine stuff. So I'm not force myself, but kind of just relax a little, because I'm still gonna be updated on what's happening. Doesn't seem like anything is happening. There was an air raid siren going off. Learning C++ lol. C++ is the best language if you ask me. It's just has basically all the benefits of like C, but none of the downsides. Anyway, I also wanted to show, like, I play this. I actually do play this on my time off too, and yeah, I've also got. I got Freddy. I laughed at the STD part. Well, the STD. Oh, I see. uh. Oh, the thing that wait, why am I here? I need if I want to show you. You can also see my account balance is like pretty low compared to what it should be, and I sold the old office accidentally, so we didn't even get to say goodbye. Unfortunate, but you know, you'll live on in our dreams. But anyway, yeah, SCD equals 20. Like a penis joke, but a just like a penis joke is. Anyway, I have been uh house house flipping. I house flip this in my spare time off. Basically with these homes, you get to do like you basically get to do whatever, and so my inspiration was like a old English home. Has some like non-old English things, I guess, but yeah, you'll see. Anyway, I do want to like start with the garden because I spent like I think 8 hours on this thing on this garden alone. I especially like this area, little gnomes, a gravel all around this fountain, and also that rock there. Specifically, like the rock. The rock like really ties it together. I'm also seeing like some lag on the OBS. Is that am I losing frames? I can't actually see because I got all this shit on the screen. Anyway, just tell me if there's something wrong with the stream. I am. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Why the hell am I losing frames? Is it just because I'm looking at too many that's weird. Right. Is it just the camera or is it also the thing as well? Let me see. Oh shit, that is bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to cancel. Alright. Maybe I oh look! When I do that it fixes itself. Unless it's the game, then not much I can do about it. Is that better? Alright, I think that's better. Right? Okay. It was alright. I just have to completely disengage. That's fine. I still have anyway. Alright, maybe I should even look at it. Maybe I should just completely just have some alright. Anyway, I will still talk about it every so often because it's something that kept me up at night. But in any case, I should probably start over. Yeah, you know about this, the kiosk, fountain, that rock there is pretty good. Hajime, better than Mikado. Hajime. Who's that? Hajime. I'm trying to remember the people's name. I'm not really good at them though. The Hajime is like the main character of like this, like the playable character in the second game, right? From memory, I can't really remember. Anyway, my inspirations was English Garden. Hajime is a superior Danganronpa protagonist. Better than, well, anything's better than Mikado, right? Anyway, there's a bench here. I like it. I like this little walkway I've got. I don't know. I just something about it. Got like beautiful white roses, tulips. I learned a surprisingly I learned a lot about English gardens while making this. It's definitely not the best I could have done, but I feel like I did pretty well. Anyway, we've got I think this is like my favorite part of the garden, mostly because like you can sit down and you're like surrounded by like roses. Yeah, didn't like the prayers of Danganronpa lol. I haven't even played that game yet, so I wouldn't know if they're bad or good. PH? Man, all I can think about is the crisis. God damn it. Anyway, got that. This area is pretty cool. And something that I think you would enjoy is coming up too, by the way. I'm not too sure about this area. I think this area could have done a little better. I don't know. More arrangements. I kind of like everything like be like done like this rather than done like this. This is kind of like it's more natural looking, but it's kind of messy. Anyway, what we have here. I think you would like this one. Boing. Do you know the way? I don't know. I saw that gnomes are being gnomed. Oh, there's like plenty of gnomes around too. Oh yeah, this. I saw that in the workshop and I'm like, oh, I have to have that too. Also, I really love this area too. I don't know. I really like little private areas where you can like kind of cut yourself off from the rest of the home, like outside. I don't know. I kind of like it. This was swing set because I did this house in effort to get like people who have kids to come here. I don't know. And there's this place here too. Oh, and before I do anything, I wanna spit the garden. English garden. Let's go. Get 4 points. Which gives me like 50%. more shit, which is good. But yeah, there's another key, like a wooden kiosk here, and like a little area. I like this area. There's not like one place I don't like. I also like how there's like actual sections of the garden. There's like that section, that section, that section, this section, and that section. I just like, oh, and also the front yard too. I think I can imagine like barbecues and shit front here, like tulips, and of course this area. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of ran out of like actual ideas now. Cause yeah, I just put sunflowers here because yeah, I ran out of it. Anyway, that's the garden. That took me like 8 hours of work. So like that's like 2 streams worth, or even more. Well, like minimum 2 streams of work just around here. Mostly because I was learning what like an English garden was, and I probably would be able to cut it down to like 6 days. But anyway, the inside, I think it's pretty good. Like it's very simplistic. There's no like TV. It's just I assume that this is gonna be like an old English family where like the mother and the father sit down, or mother and father, whoever, you know, like, but it doesn't matter the order. You know, sit down with a book, have like the kids like, you know, facing them from a fireplace, and a real fireplace. This is the real one. Also, this fireplace is that there. I feel like I feel super excited like showing off my work. I feel like I did pretty good, and there's also this painting up here too, and books, lots and lots of books. For like family reading, whatever. You know, this is like one of the parents' room. It's either no, it's either like a parents' room or spare room. I don't know. Actually, no, this is definitely the parents' room. Tons of books, also knowledge, and like reading material. There's also reading materials here too. Also, this area, yeah, it's very old looking because that's the vibe I was going for. I was going for like something a little bit more oldie, like I don't know, just like this. Also, the shower is a bit oldie. It took me like 30 minutes trying to put this stuff up. Mostly because I had to like move the showers and a lot of work. But I think it was worth it. I like the little dividers. Oh, that's the kitchen. Now I want to show the top bit first. Oh, and this is like the kids' room, obviously. There's a little kids' clock up there, little kitties, and of course we need to add another Freddy Fazbear into the mix. Like it. We could even wait, I added a bunch of stuff. You can even make a. Where did he go? Oh. There is something wrong with like the placement, but we could put some animatronics down. I don't really want to. I want to take this this construction a bit more serious. maybe we can put that in like the office area. I don't know. And there's also a backpack there. Just for that little role playability. Oh, you know, obviously we have the evil duck. That's like necessary for every for everything that I work on. But yeah, as you can see, there's dividers here too. I just want to like, give me not motherfuckers drew a Usami body pillow. Not surprised. I assume that this would be like the grandma's room if they have a grandma. Or the like just a spare room. I put a lot of old stuff, like old memorabilia here, because I envisioned this to be like a grandmother's room. Alright, that's the top floor. Not much to like say. I like the carpet. I don't know. I really enjoy what I've done here. Especially like the panels I set up. Yeah. You know, you can sit down in the fireplace, get some books. I don't know. It brings a smile to my face, this place. It's gonna I am gonna sell it as soon as I'm done. House tour at 3 a.m. No, that's spooky. Nice and spooky. And especially with like the Freddy like plush in like the room. Very spooky. But yeah, this is like the old English styled kitchen. I don't know what's so old English about it, but I have been informed this is what old English homes kind of look like, or at least the vibe for it. Also, the dividers at the top. I wanted to put stuff at the bottom too, but I got halfway into doing that. Then I remembered I had to like move all this stuff, and I'm like, can't be bothered. Next time I'll be doing the dividers first, but I'm not even too sure if that would have. Hey, this is the kids' room, and the only technology that's in the entire house too. The laptop, or whatever that thing is, and bunk beds. So you know, that's why, as you can see on the on the left side of the screen, you can see that the family with like the two kids, grandma and parents, are like at the top because I think they want the house the most. And this is just like a washing room, and this just goes up to the backyard. But yeah, I think that's about it. I just wanted to like record this before I sell it, so so the house will live on when I sell it. Because I didn't realize this, but once you sell a home, that's it. You don't get to go back anymore. At least I don't think you can. So this will be the only time we get to like look at the home. Also, there's like little plants here. What are they called? Herbs? Herbs. So like when you're cooking, you can just come over here and grab some. I was gonna put some in the kitchen, but the kitchen doesn't have any it doesn't have any windows, so they'll probably die. That sunlight should be a rip. I was gonna make this like a storage area for the kitchen, but I realized there's no place for like the little kids to go. I'm hoping that I was hoping that either the family of like 5 would buy this, or the newlyweds. But it kind of seems like the newlyweds aren't interested for some reason. I think the newlyweds are more interested in like apartments. That could be. But yeah. Just go through like one last circle of this place. Man, like I spent so much time here, and I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna hopefully get at least some of my money back. Ding, ding. Cause yeah, this place costed me a pretty penny. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars went into this place. Like, I know for a fact $100,000 went into the garden, or close to that amount. But yeah, a lot of money. I wish I could show. Actually, I'm gonna wait and show you what the garden looks like in the night, because I don't know, the garden looks really better, like much better at night than it does during the day. I don't know how to make it night, aside from just waiting. We can just look at the, like, stare at the sun. Oh. Okay. But yeah, how have you been? I know, I have been, pretty devastated about what's happening in the world, but hopefully you're doing fine. Wish I could sit on this. Oh, I thought I could push it. Don't call Ababel at 3 AM. Oh god, he came to my house. Those videos are ridiculous. I just want to sit. Okay. I'm really bad at parkour, as you can tell. Man. The sun is definitely taking its time. Is there a way I could just... I'm in day mode. Game time. Okay. I was hoping if I disabled it, it'll give me like the option to do night. But that doesn't seem like so. But yeah, you gotta be careful. Russia, if you invade Ukraine, you have a small PP. Yeah, I mean, they definitely do. That do be true. Russia do indeed have a small PP. It does, like, it is soothing to know that the Ukrainians are putting up a pretty big How do I go through there? Okay, whatever. I wanted to get on top of the kiosk, but it doesn't look like that's the thing. But yeah, it does provide me some comfort that the Ukrainians are fighting back, and the Russians are incurring a lot of losses, which, by the way, I don't like the fact that Russians are dying over this too. Especially the Russians that, you know, are just ordered to go to Ukraine, but, you know, Putin has based... The blood is on Putin's hands, but Putin is the reason why. So, I don't know what I'm talking. I don't know what I'm saying. My mind's a jumble. Hololive is a terrible company. What's new? I mean, everyone loves Hololive, like, managers and all that, because, you know, at least some of them have a good rapport in the Hololive community, but again, companies are evil. Especially Japanese companies. Well, a lot of Japanese companies. I'm sure there's Japanese companies that I would like. I haven't met one, though. Except for maybe Sega? Maybe? I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad about them. I thought I remember. But, I'm sure they're bad. Probably. I would put money more on they are bad rather than they are good. Because they're a company, and companies are terrible. Name one good company, I bet you can't. Hololive fired Russia for having a boyfriend. Wow. Well, but that's not surprising, though. Another reason? I know about Russia leaving. I thought that was, like, just wanted to do other things rather than getting off. Is that Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know. I'm just looking at the contract now. Wait, she violated her contract by leaking information that she acquired from the company as well as communicating. Doesn't say anything about her having a boyfriend. Russia has caused the company to suffer reputational damage. I haven't heard that. Publishing falsehood various related parts. The result we is. Alright. So she had a boyfriend. Doesn't say, but this is like the official statement from Whole Life, so treat it with like the most scrutiny you can give something. I don't 100% believe that's the reason why. I do 100% believe that they're not talking about all of the reasons why she was canned. I do believe that there is like there's probably people who are in the know that have like non-disclosure agreements to not say anything about it. Almost night too. That's usually what happens with these type of cases though. Like the company just basically wants to the company wants to and 100% is going to just take this and push it under the rug. And yeah, they are not going to like. Army? You mean the same people that have been turning like beloved French? Wait, weren't they the person who was like doing like actual like casinos? Yeah, they are. They make like casino games. And not just like on like the like apps. I don't. It doesn't. I mean, I also think like card games are a little bit iffy. Like I don't know. That's one matter. I will get into that. But they made like actual casino like slot machines. For like I'm pretty sure they made it one for like Metal Gear Solid or Metal Gear. Pretty sure. Or am I thinking about a different company? I'm pretty sure I'm thinking about Konami because when I searched it up, yeah, gaming systems business Konami. They make slot machines. and that's evil because gambling. Anyone who makes slot machines are like, I grew up around like a community of like really old people, and every time I go to the club, there's like, you know, there's like some retirees at the slot machines, you know, just slotting in for hours and hours and hours, losing their entire pension to like slot machines. So yeah, like, I'm just gonna make a grand a grand statement. Any company that makes slot machines, roulette tables, roulette, what else? Slot machines, roulette. I can't think of anything else. Anyway, anyone who makes slot machines and roulette tables are evil. They don't understand. Japan banned gambling. Are you sure that's not true? Let me see. Japan. Yeah. Since 2018, casino operators have been bidding for 3 legal licenses to operate in integrated casino resorts in Japan. The Japanese government has established the Casino Administration Committee in 2020 to supervise and manage Japan's resort operations. So they technically have, but they still have casinos. But I'm not really talking about the casinos in Japan anyway. I'm talking about America. Because I'm pretty sure that's where the slot machines are. Pretty sure they got sold to, well, most slot machines go to Vegas, but I'm pretty sure there was like slot machines in general going to play. Anyway, I think it's like nighttime enough. I really like it. At night, this area is a lot better. I don't know. Look at that. Wanna freeze frame, but yeah. They nonetheless, they still make slot machines. I don't care where in the world they do it. Isn't an American company, but they do sell things to America though. Doesn't matter. That's my stance. Doesn't matter if they're an international company. They sell to like places like around the world. Would be surprised if there aren't like Konami's like slot machines in Australia too. Kind of like not not redundant, but I don't remember. It's irrelevant. Boom. That's the word. Anyway, I do like this place. I wish I could sit down. This is the best we can. Oh, I kind of like it. And like the pool area really lights up at night too, especially contrast with everywhere else. And here is kind of, I don't know. I like the rose lights. It makes it a little romantic, I'd say, a little romance. And the rest of the garden basically looks kind of the same. There's a light up there to light this area. A little romantic, I guess. And yeah, this is it. All right, well, I think that's about it. That's all I really wanted to like show off. Yeah, I do like it. Anyway, I spent half an hour just showing off this place, but I really want to make sure I get like the essence. Knuckles Chaotix yesterday. Ooh, nice. I know nothing about it. Anyway, this and now let me see. I feel like I've been working on this for way more than 10 hours. Maybe my track of time was just that bad. I remember spending all day on, all day, yes, yesterday on it. A couple days before that, but the current budget, I bought the house for like 100,000. Okay, put on auction. Let's get. Finish your boy. 162, come on! Are you kidding me? A profit of minus $28,000. 29,000. Yosh. Oh. Okay, I knew that this was. There isn't any trash. Awesome. Walls with major holes. What? I don't have anywhere to cook. Very clean, great. There's no big family room. Excuse me. There's a huge family room, and there's like a kitchen. What? Alright, fuck off. What do you mean there's no kitchen? Well, this is just... How do I mark... How do I mark something as a kitchen? Oops. What the fuck is it called again? It's called, House Flipper. Requirements. Okay. Up there, please. Alright. Sofa, coffee table. Alright. Let me check on Ukraine for a bit. Everything seems to be fine. Yep, everything looks fine. No explosions. That's good. That's good to know. All right, for the kitchen sink and refrigerator. Kidding me? I got both of those things. Kitchen sink and refrigerator. All right, let me. Dining room. It's a unique platform. Wikipedia says Knuckles Chaotix is a side-scrolling platform game. Unlike other Sony games, players will tether to a computer. Oh, I know what you're talking about, actually. Okay. I need a... There's the sink and there's the fridge. What the fuck do you want from me? Game! Kitchen sink and fridge. Alright, I just need to buy... I just need another... I just need a fridge, man. Hey! Boop. Maybe that will give me fridge. I don't know which, I guess this. This looks old tiny. And it even has, oh, that means I have to, like, reorganize shit. And it still isn't, like, counting this as a room. Is it the lack of a sink? Oh, okay, it was a lack of a sink. Even though there's a motherfucking sink right here. I need another sink. I need 2 sinks. Oh, this is just... I don't think there's a lot I can do to make this not look a little ugly, but... You know what? We move... Alright. Actually, what if I set this this way? I think that looks a little better. I don't like the sink here, because there's 2 fucking sinks. But the game wants me to do it. There's like literally nothing I can do about it. Whatever. Is there... Let me look. Kitchen, laundry room. I need a washer and a garage shelf. Some weird reason. I don't understand why that's why can't like a laundry room just have, I don't know, a washing machine and a drying machine? Why does it need a shelf? Huh? Aha, laundry room. Okay. I kind of like it though. I hated the fact that this was necessary, but it's growing on me. Alright. There's the garden. Kitchen. Bedroom. Alright, I'm just making sure that there's no room that just says room. It needs to be like an official room. Room. Oh. Bathroom. Oh, look at that! The actual couple that I wanted have this house is actually now interested because there's an actual kitchen. Okay. Let me see. I want to make some money, damn it. All right. No place where we can spend time with the whole family. Interesting. Oh, okay. Every house needs a living room. Okay. Babies love to put their hands in their mouths when they're playing on the floor, so everything needs to be clean and tidy. Fuck you talking about? Let's negotiate. Shift. Please, just 15,000. All right, profit 100,000. I got a bit more out of my thing. Cool. Negotiation. I am the negotiator. Ha ha ha! Look at that. Extra profit from garden competition, 91,000. Wait, why did that not factor in before? Anyway. Wow. Alright, goodbye home. Profit of 100,000. What's this? Accept offer. Alright, that was before, this is after. Before... Yeah, I like this section here. Hell yeah. Oh, I really like that area. Little... This area is like my favorite though. It's so comp... Oh, I love that! Oh, the outside is beautiful. The average Russia fan, the average Ukraine enjoyer. Hell yeah, let's go! Ukraine is just the best. Yeah, that is true. Also, what was he called again? Oh, that Ukraine pilot. All right, now I need to set shit up again. Ukraine. Oh, the ghost of Kiev. Kiev. I don't know. The ghost of Kiev. Let's hope that he can shoot down another like 5 planes. Am I right? No. Okay. I don't know what to do now. 46 minutes. Let me see if I can actually get back. I don't think I can get it back. Portfolio. Sold homes. Export photos. Yeah, I can only do like the before and after. It sucks that one of them has this fucking bar. They didn't think to like remove it in the picture. No? Okay. Just move it a little bit further front. No? That sucks. But I do like the transformation. Like, look at all this. Look how shitty it was before I came here. And then 8 hours later, or 10 hours later. Beautiful. Oh, and also the first office. I sold it too. Oh, before I sold it, I did some of the gardening. Well, there was some crops in here. It was more of like a crop garden. This one, more crops here. Yeah, I think there was crops in that area too, but you can't see it because like cornered off. Also barbecue. Yeah. It's like I don't know. It definitely is something to know that you know I won't be able to ever go back there again. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's go do like a proper job. Oh, actually, it's already been like an hour in thing. Maybe we should just do what we did before. Do some of these older jobs. Corner and base build house to refresh. Please clean the entire house, paint the walls with a nice bright color, preferably bright orange, place the toilets. Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, sheesh. Man. Yeah, I was very proud of my achievements there. Alright. Apparently this person has been living like with kids, and that's why everything's a mess. Ew. Do I have a flamethrower on me? No. Wait. No. I thought I had a sledgehammer, but that seems to be off the tables. Off the table. Yeah. Let me go. Boop boop. Yeah, this place looks like it's been warped on a little. trying to alright, anyway. Clean it up. Let's do oh wait, no, that's not dirt. It's hard to figure out what's dirt and what's like just the walls, you know? But yeah. Hearts and minds out to Ukraine. They're going through quite a lot. And it is like comforting that that Russia is going through kind of a economic crisis right now. Especially with like the ruble has like almost halved in like value since like a month ago. It's like taking a fucking nosedive. It's been pretty bad. Which yeah, it will hurt like the Russian people. But that's on Putin. Putin is hurting the Russian people, not everyone else. That's my undying opinion. I mean, yeah, any? I don't think. Actually, no. The dirt isn't outside. Okay. It's also sad that there's like now there's like Russian bots, you know, trying to like take down people's coverage of like what's happening. And I was actually watching the live stream when it first went down, you know? When the first explosions were happened basically. First day it was definitely something. I think it was in Kiev. Might have been somewhere else. I've been so tired the past few days. I've been kind of forgetting quite a lot what's happened. Oh. Can I? Okay, no, that's not how that works. But yeah, like the explosions that you hear through like the live streams kind of really disheartening. You know, there's like literally nothing you can do about it. Except for, of course, you know, despise Putin and his regime. I still can't believe that Putin tries to paint this as like a denazification of Ukraine, and when Russia has way more Nazis than Ukraine does. You know, and they like one of the armies that they're sending in literally has like a Nazi commander. Oh, and not to mention like the false flag attempts. Like oh, I'll actually show. Oh, wait a sec. I just found it super funny. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh, I've just got a word. The Kiev air defenses is beating best expectations. Good. But yeah, there was that drone, or you know, something got hit over Kiev 3 hours ago. I was there when that happened too. I've basically been on like I've basically been on this train since it began. Well, even before it began, I tuned in to like what's been happening to Russia, Ukraine, Russia and Ukraine, for like a week. I said, that slip up was because was just looking at the protests that are happening in Moscow, which is so good to see. You know, fuck Russia, except for those people. Those people are fucking heroes because they're trying to step up to like a regime that actively will send you to the gulag if you're disobedient. Where? Oh, here we go. Now I found it. Oops. This thing here. This was the Russians. Ukraine is greater than Russia, true. This was the Russians trying to sell. Wait, this was the Russians trying to sell that Ukraine was, uh, shelling reporters. I literally laughed my fucking ass off about this. You can tell that this is like from one, where does this like if they're trying to find a shell, where's it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. But all right, unless this is like a shell that is so quick you can't even see it. It's bullshit. Also, if you know about anything about artillery, you don't just like shoot one off and like say okay, that's it. If you're like actually bombing stuff with artillery, you would fucking do like a barrage. Also, they were quite close to that. I would be very surprised if shrapnel didn't move all the way there. But it's quite obvious that it's like just black powder, a black powder explosion that they use for like movie effects and shit. It's not a real like explosive device that's you know, designed to kill people. But yeah, that's just one of the like the many like fucking false flags that Russia is trying to, you know, trying to get away with. And it's pathetic, really. Like I said this before, but if you're gonna like do like false flags, at least I don't know, try a little. I don't know. The effects that they use for that false flag, like a student project could definitely do much better than that. Couldn't if you're gonna do a false flag, at least put like I don't know, some CGI in there, dramatic music, make it interesting at least. What they just did was kind of insulting, but yeah. Anyway. Obviously no one bought it. Or like the several other false flag attempts. Which, you know, by the way, literally is what Hitler did. You know, the invasion of Poland was some like advertise as Poland coming in and invade like and doing raids on like I think it was radio towers or something. You put Ukraine flag, you try to use it, and yeah, showing solidarity. It's not gonna do much, obviously, but you know, I'm trying to do my best to show that I support Ukraine. Yeah, again, not gonna do anything. Like the world isn't gonna be. It's like that you know that Facebook meme of everyone changing like their profile picture. But yeah, that's gonna stay on until this Ukraine thing is dealt with. I even like thinking about changing my desktop background. Like, yeah, I just hate what's going on in Ukraine. And I know I don't have like a huge like audience or something or anything like that. Are there any other places I need white? No? But you know, for the what little audience I have, I want to spread the awareness. Even though everyone bloody already knows the Ukraine, doesn't really matter. Like everyone knows what a McDonald's is, but they still put up advertisements for a reason, you know? It's for like it's just to keep it in people's minds. Stop people from forgetting it. Because if we forget it, that's that would just be like Ukrainian blood on our hands. I'm not. I also know that I have to be honest here. Ukraine is going to fall. It is only a matter of time. I would be very happy if Ukraine can like actually fight back. But no, I think like for Ukraine to even have a chance, it's going to have to like come after the war. The McDonald's. You're learning. Alright, what did I say? In what reference? Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, this is a serious conversation, so. Well, we won't use colloquial language talking about something serious. Still America's, by the way. That's beside the point. Alright, maybe I don't need that much paint. Where was I? But yeah, the fight is definitely going to be like post-war. Like Russia probably won't have like I say that I actually don't know. Uh I do have a feeling that Russia's going to eventually win because they have the overwhelming like advantage in military. But yeah, good luck trying to keep that territory. I think Ukraine will most likely win in the long run. But I think most people just don't understand how like big Russia's military power is compared to like Ukraine. Like NATO and USA are helping. Which, mind you, is Ukraine's only chance to like not have to do what I'm talking about, which is like post invasion, post like capitulation. Because like if they can, I do want the Ukrainians to never be subjugated like at all, but I have to say it's not very likely. Mostly because even with like NATO and the US intelligence, which you know, yeah, I do believe is the only reason why they haven't like already like capitulated. I do think like even though the USSR is like over, even though those days are gone, Football. Oh, I see. Russia is still a big powerhouse, especially compared to like Ukraine. Ukraine doesn't have that big of a military. Well, yeah, USA has the strongest military, but they can't use it in this conflict. Because as soon as a NATO or a US boot even touches Ukraine, the chances, the chances of like nuclear Armageddon will go from what it is today to 99.99%. So yeah, they are giving Ukraine like weapons and stuff, ammunition, humanitarian aid, and that type of stuff, which does go a long way. And not only that, but the sanctions of Russia pretty much hopefully will negate any actual benefits they get from maintaining that territory, but again, I don't think Putin's doing it for like the actual benefit. I think he's doing it for the glory, because he's like a USSR fuckboy. But yeah. But yeah, USA, like, if Russia didn't have nuclear weapons, the US of A would be able to like just completely shut this whole thing down. It's the inclusion of like nuclear weapons that's kind of screwing this whole thing up. Because you know you can't really fight a power that's just going to like throw nukes at you, and then you know you would have to obviously throw nukes back as a retaliation strike, and then boom, humanity's dead. We didn't even have to wait for like global warming. We just hit the nuke button. But yeah, the most powerful thing that we can do now is sanction Russia to like fucking hell, and give Ukrainians everything they need to fight the ongoing crisis. But yeah, even so, like, you have to think as well, for every loss that Ukraine sustains, Russia will be able to like fortify twice that amount. Even more than that. Russia just has... Ooh, I got a new skill point. Russia just has way more people. Alright, I'm an ultimate pater now, nice. So, yeah, good... I mean, reports now are pretty good. Especially the reports of, like, Russian military men, like, abandoning their posts. But, it's definitely going to take more than that. Like, you know, whole platoons are, like, abandoning their posts, are getting annihilated. Like, Russia is paying a very hefty toll for this, like, invasion. But the thing is, Putin doesn't care about the human costs. He'll just keep sending the Russians into, like, the grinder until he gets what he wants. And that's the situation that Ukraine is in. Like, they have to, like, conserve their energy and their forces. And, can't really do that when the other side is basically just throw human shields at you. Okay, yeah, I think everyone, at least everyone who follows me, should. Oh, don't tell me. I only need to like paint these 2 bits. Why? Why do you do this to me? But yeah, everyone should. Like, just solidarity with Ukraine. Make sure people don't forget. Keep the, because this conflict is going to keep going on for like months. I can't believe that's all I needed to do. Yeah, this thing is going to last for months. Like, best case scenario, Ukraine is just, trying to take Ukraine is like trying to hug like a porcupine for Russia. They've already incurred a lot of losses. For my username. Pretty sure I'm following you. You can tell me my Twitter username. We'll see. Uh, 19 followers. At anime, here we go. You want me to show it on stream, or do you want me just... It's just anime, I've got the details. Wait, it's all public information, so I assume you're okay with me showing it on stream, right? Or... There you go. Pretty sure this is you? You got it? Because I want to go back to the game. Damn, I forgot my username, lol. What's this? I have no idea what that was about. Damn, I forgot my username. Isn't that just your email? Didn't you just use the email? Anyway. But yeah. Like, the number one reason why I think Ukraine is going to have to do this type of thing, like... And I forgot, lol. Well, that's a rip. I don't think there's anything I can do there. Can you just do... I forgot my username. Get, like, it reset on Twitch. Pretty sure you can do that. Oh, man. All this is gross. But, yeah. That... I say all this stuff. However... I do have to say... that Ukraine is holding out... way better than I thought it was gonna. Like, I actually did think, like, Kiev was gonna be taken over in the first 24 hours. And now, it seems unlikely that Kiev will be taken in, like, the next 24 hours. Like, 24 hours later. From when I thought it was going to be taken over 24 hours ago. I think that makes sense. Man, I wish I could do a lot better at this painting thing. Nose. Why is my nose always itchy when I stream? I don't get it. But yeah, the Ukrainians are doing a lot better. They even have like a fucking the badasses at Snake Island. Too. They have all these like war heroes already. What did Russia have? Like, I have not heard one good war story from like Russia. Why? Because Russia is the aggressor. No one gives a fuck about people who try to trot on like sovereignty of other countries. Except for, of course, the good Russians that are, you know, against killing. Well, I say that, but I have heard a lot of like reports of Russians, like a whole lot of Russians are completely against the war, because they view Ukrainians as like family, which historically they are. Like, even historians are having like even historians don't really have a concrete way of dividing Ukraine history and Russian history. This honestly, they are pretty much the same. Not saying that that's like a good reason for Russia to be like, well, we're basically the same people. Hippity hoppity, your ass is my property. That's not what I'm saying. Because that's just bad. That's just a bad opinion. I'm fine with this electrical outlet is. Oh, it's over here. Why do they have outlets right behind shit? Why? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I just find it likely that that Russia will eventually succeed based on their overwhelming. They already basically have air dominance on most regions in Ukraine. I mean that, and like, I have to remove trash, right? Oh, crap. Apart from like certain areas, obviously, Ukrainians aren't like just giving them air support. That not air support. Of course, they wouldn't give them air support, but why do you think? I don't know. I don't have to sell anyone. But yeah, it's not looking great. Change the nice. Change the his username. Oh, why did I do that? Whoops. My ADHD was like, oh, I'll switch over to check to see. And then, like, when I got to the other page, I was like, maybe I should close Twitter. Immediately. Best brain at work. When he sees Mondo, when he sees Mikado. When he sees Hifme, when he sees Mikado. The hero. Ayako. Aoi is pretty cool. Yeah, Cheeky Gamer Girl, let's go. Ayako? Ooh. I smell a freak. Oop. Alright. Almost. Wow. This actually. I really forgot how fast these particular jobs go. Like. Yada's one of my favorite characters. But yeah. I mean, who doesn't like a gamer girl? Gamer girls are amazing. Don't think so? And shut the fuck up. Yeah. Package of ties would be useful. What do you mean? What do you mean? Here's to hoping that the pressures put on Putin by external and internal pressures will stop him in his tracks. Squishing ants is still superior. Squishing ants is psychopathic behavior. Again, I don't really give a fuck about ants, but yeah, the signs are there, and I stand by that. If you be squishing ants, You're sus. Sorry, Among Us. What else can I say? Sus. What can I say except you're sus? But now I think people who do that are actually sus. Like, how can you not be? Here as well. But yeah, I also like the reports that Putin also is going under like a lot of medical issues right now. Apparently he has like early onset Alzheimer's or something. Or arthritis. I'm pretty sure it was arthritis, but I like to imagine he has Alzheimer's. Dumb. Not saying that people with Alzheimer's are dumb, by the way. Just Putin. Um, you live in New South Wales? Used to. I live in Melbourne now. I guess I haven't changed that. Whoops. Well. Oh, multiple toilet flatty. Yeah, I know. It's because I haven't changed. I have forgotten to change it. Because I am a little bit lazy. And finally, a radiator. Boom. I hate the fact that there's not a lot of room here, but what can you do? Oop. Okay. How do I... God, there's so many steps in this one. Ugh. Itch. Itchy nose. Sitting. I have $300,000 in my bank account. Yay! Okay. Complete the job. I just changed my Twitter location to Bikini Bottom. Based. Oh no! I forgot to sell the paint. Whoops. Well, I guess they get a free bucket of paint. Lol. Oh, I didn't min-max. I hate that. Whatever. Alright. Just going... Because I can't leave good well alone? Apparently there's some trucks rolling in somewhere. Oh, there's trucks in Nova Kakovia? What is that? Boop. Go. Do. Alright. I'm just doing a little bit of an update. The paint bucket is good decoration. Bro. Okay. Italy targeted Russian troops near near this region. That's pretty far inland. They haven't moved far in the Donbass region. I'm glad that they retook this too, the Ukrainians. Because I remember Russians had this area. This is supposed to be me disengaging, but I just can't. I'm not addicted, but I don't know. I just need to know. All right. Right now we go. Land troops of armed forces of Ukraine alert. Land troops of armed forces alert for possible infiltration enemy in nearby settlements. They're gonna shoot the occupants. Okay. So yeah, Spetsnaz was. There was reports of Spetsnaz in Kiev, so there's probably like places like other places where that is true. Russian attack in. Ooh, this is good news. What is this? On the northern border. That's good. Good. That's good news. And our freedom, our land. International assistance. Discuss appeal to the Bush. Defense aid, sanctions, pressure on the aggressor. Yeah. Alright. Well, I think that's going to happen. Especially because there's like already been crippling sanctions on Russia. Ukrainian artillery targeted Russian troops near every explosion brought. Yeah, it's not surprising. Air base. It sucks that people are dying. That's the sad thing about this. Like, on one hand, Ukraine tweeted, "Hey people, let's demand at Twitter to remove at Russia from here. No place for an aggressor like Russia on Western should be like." True. Not only do I agree with it, it's based. The world, like, the Russian government has been using Twitter as a form of like spreading misinformation. Like that fucking video of that reporter getting like shelled was like disseminated from like Russian media on Twitter. We should, I think 100%. The government, if the you know the website itself isn't going to, I think they like governments of the world, not just US. I believe every government should put pressure on Twitter to make sure that they comply. Not like they will lose a lot of like business like in Russia. And honestly, the Russian government could go fuck themselves. They don't deserve a platform. But yeah, that is true and based. They should not have that platform. But yeah, what I was saying before, it's so sad that it came to this. Because even though I was, among like the people who were like saying that this was definitely going to happen, I have to say I hate the fact that was proven right. It's not fun. And like, as much as I want as many Russians to die as possible in this assault, because that's how this war is going to stop. The Russians have to be bled dry here, and that is blood like that does seem bloodthirsty, but I have a reason. It's going like, well, for one, Russia is the aggressor, so again, blood's on Putin's hands. Two, like, Ukrainians didn't deserve this. They never asked for this. They've tried to do like a diplomatic like resolution to all this. It's my religion to wish death on people. I don't want them to die either, but it's the reality that they have to die in order for hostilities to end. Like, the more bodies more like Russian bodies that are being piled onto like the onto the streets of Ukraine, the more internal pressure that Putin will have to deal with, and the quicker, hopefully, the quicker this whole thing will be resolved, and Russia will hopefully back off Ukraine, and also give Ukraine back Crimea. I don't know if they will. They definitely will have to give them back the Donbass regions. And heck, people disagree with Ukraine's tweet. Well, fuck them. I don't care. Because those people are, one, delusional, or two, they're being paid by Russia, or three, both. People like that, I don't like. Honestly, I don't really usually take like hard stances like this, but I actually don't give a shit about these people. Like literally, I just kind of want them to die. And you can like say that's evil, that's bad, but honestly, there's no defending Russia here. Russia is literally causing pain and suffering in Ukraine. They have no sympathy from me, and they will never get sympathy from me. Last time I saw, I'm not pro-Russia, but this is bad because Russian citizens need information outside the local news to know the truth and stand. They have already begun. Let's not isolate them from the truth. Bruh. I'll say more about that, but at the moment, bruh. Okay. For one, they are like they're talking about the Russian they're mostly talking about Russian government propaganda. So that's not even, they're not banning every person with a Russian IP, or they're not proposing to ban every Russian with a every person with a Russian ID IP. Fuck, can't speak. So I don't get this argument at all. They're just banning the the spreading of misinformation about Ukraine. Because yeah, anyone who's painting Russia in a good light should be removed from the platform. Not only that, they should be lined up against a wall. Maybe I shouldn't say this on Twitch. I don't know. If shit hits the fan, I'll just go on I'll just stream on YouTube. I don't care. This subject, I don't care. Someone posted a meme 100% agree with. It said, "Fuck Putin, all my homies hate hate Putin." Yeah, feel the same. Uh, uh, oh, I'll do this. I like the garden, but yeah, every meme that dunks on Russia is based. YouTube streaming is getting popular. Yeah, and Twitch has to really step up their game to like make sure they don't fall behind. Even though I think they're like owned by the same people. I don't know. I can use a lawnmower? From now on, you can use the lawnmower. Choose it from the... No way! Pog! Okay. Zoom. Wait, it's not. Oh, I have to hold. This is so cool. Finally. Like, mowing all the lawns has been kind of like a pain in the ass. Not going to lie. Now I have this. This is going to, like, really, really help me. Anyway. Gas, gas, gas. If I want to step on the gas tonight. And... oh, this is so much better. Holy shit. And, like, go zoomies! Anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, hold back what I think about Russia. I usually try to, like, reel back when talking about issues on Twitch. But I don't want to, like, get hit with, like, the, you know, the Twitch hammer. But not this. I'm not going to, like, sugarcoat this. This is, too important to me. It is important to me because I don't like to see suffering in the world. And it's the same reason, like, it's for the same reasons why I denounce stuff like what happened in Iran, Iraq, that type of stuff. Imperialist powers should just keep it in their fucking pants, honestly. And it's sad, too, that Russia is trying to, like, relive the old, like, days of the USSR. And, like, and don't get me, like, wrong, like, Russia won't be able to go anywhere close to having the same territory as the USSR did. Mainly because NATO is there. And Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, and, Lithuania, Estonia... another one too. I don't remember. Oh well, who cares? Those people too. Why can't I never remember the third country? Who is it? Alright, you know who I'm talking about. Those countries are part of NATO, so... yeah, good fucking luck trying to, trying anything there. Someone else posted a meme that said, "This is my neighbor Russia, and he's a pain in my ass," and put the Russian flag on the neighbor and the Europe flags on the guy speaking. Wait. Someone else posted a meme that said, "This is my neighbor Russia, and he's a pain in my ass," and put the Russian flag on the neighbor and the Europe flags on the guy speaking. Oh yeah. Like, make no mistake, this also hurts, like, everyone else. Not just the Russia. This hurts, like, the global trade, EU relations. Like, do you remember? Like, in, like, I still remember, like, 2010, 2014 was, like, the era that people, not everyone, but there was a lot of people saying that Russia could maybe one day join the EU. I guess that's not fucking happening. Like, for the next, like, maybe even 100 fucking years from now. Like, even like 50 years after like the Ukraine crisis, I think the relations between EU and like European nations and Russia has been soured to the point that I don't think those talks will be resumed. Was like I would say centuries, like legit, and they weren't even really taught like seriously about it either. It was just kind of like, you know, oh, it would be pretty cool if you were part of the EU, and like there was some Russians that were like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. Too bad it's not gonna fucking motherfucker speaking in a Russian accent. Yeah, it's uh that was definitely not the place to do that. Sorry. It was I realized I was doing it, and then I was like, oh shit. Perhaps that's not. I think that's it for that. Perhaps that's not a good thing. Um, but yeah, he's definitely been more than just a pain in the ass. He's uh thrown Europe, like the cost for oil has skyrocketed. And that's just kind of how, like, unfortunately, that's just kind of things are gonna be for a while. There's not much anyone can really do about that. Oop. Except for Russia. Russia can, I don't know, back the fuck off. I don't know. Just a thought. Woo! Yeah, let's go for a dip. All the water out? How? Woo! Alright, this is my neighbor, Russia. He's a pain in my assholes. Bro. Especially for Ukraine right now. But, Lithuania... I'm gonna Google it. It's bothering me that I can't. With map. Latvia. That's what it's called. Latvia, Estonia, Poland. I mean, they've been fucking over Georgia for a very long time now, too. Oh, and don't forget that Moldova. It's Moldova. Is also having problems. But yeah, the bus that just wants to relive the glory days. I'm not sure if I told you, Reed, but the Queen of England got COVID. Yeah, I've heard about that. But yeah, that's a good meme. Good meme. I've already fucking Latvia. Oh nope. Latvia. Okay. Now if I do it that. Anyway. Boom. Wait, that was it? Alright. Easy peasy. Wow. Transformation. It has been great. Look at that. Anyway. Let me think. Right, last one for the. Sounds good. But yeah. I just can't believe what's happening. The world has gone to shit. Russia got insert megabyte, no bitches. I've seen that ooh, meme. I didn't realize this went down. Good to know. Don't have to do anything there. Okay. Guess I sell you. But yeah. Apparently, like, I don't. It's been kind of confirmed, but I'm unsure about it. Russia apparently is sending troops in without any like, optics. What they called. Motherfucker can't even afford like, you know, optics on their troops. How bad? Like, when I hear that, I'm like, it does actually give me some cause of concern that maybe Russia isn't taking this like thing seriously. I have to sell all this furniture. Oh. Boop. Wow, they just want me to remove everything. Boop, boop. Don't want to sell anything. Yeah. They don't want to. Okay. But yeah, I saw a meme about that. Like, Russia got no optics, which is both true in the international sense and also in the literal army sense too. Because yeah, Russian optics is basically destroyed in the eyes of the world. There isn't like a single person that's, sane. Well, I'll say this: there's no like single person that deserves to live that is defending Russia right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I usually don't use strong language like that, but let's be honest. Well, what's happening in Ukraine is like an actual tragedy. And everyone should not only make fun of Russia, but also like teabag them. Except for, of course, the good Russians that are like protesting what's happening. This is like a bunch of them. It was actually a little bit heartbreaking watching that video, because there was a platoon of Russian soldiers that surrendered to Ukrainian troops. I think it was like a couple hours ago. Or yesterday, I can't remember. And basically their reasons for like surrendering was like we didn't wanna hurt like Ukrainians. They're like brothers to us. Stuff like that is a little bit upsetting. It definitely makes it harder for me to like full sail just say, okay, the more Russians we kill, the better, because of, it's very, very unpopular with the Russians right now. There's a lot of like resistance, internal and external. What a Wojak crying behind a mask, meme in the comments of Ukraine's post with the title, "That'll show them." What a Wojak crying. I don't know how. I don't know if that's good or bad. Because I don't understand. Put a Wojak crying behind a mask, meme comments of the Ukraine. Like, to mark the Ukrainians or the Russians? Oh, you call them a motherfucker, so it's probably to call out the Russians. Ukrainians. In that case, they can go die. If anyone is anti-Ukrainian right now, they're dead to me. And yeah, they're just dead to me. Bidding. And I don't really say that a lot, but yeah, I just cannot accept those people. Why is this on the ground? How did this fall on the ground? Weird. Okay. I sent it to you so you can decide. Well, you didn't, the context here matters. So, alright. Let me remember. Ukraine tweeted. That's the man, Twitter. Okay. I see. Fuck this guy then. I know exactly what he's trying to do. Alright, is there any new thing? Like after this okay, nothing. Russian troops seized 2 trucks of Ukrainian military and entered Kiev. Entered Kiev? These trucks of Ukrainian military. Oh, okay. Okay. Fuck, I got 30 likes. From all 30 fucking either bootlicking Russians or bot accounts. Wouldn't give those any consideration. Russian bot accounts, like the Russian cybersecurity or cyber, or you know, cyber technology. Oh, cyber. Wait, no. Better word. Cyber capabilities are pretty big. Nothing compared to the US, more likely, but they do know how to do it. Definitely. Like, they could definitely, like, if they wanted to, they can definitely take my channel off the internet pretty easily. Not like they would, but I wouldn't be surprised. You know, if the might of the Russians wanted me to like get off the air, I wouldn't really stand much of a chance. And same thing for other like big, like, yeah, streamers out there. The Russian cyber warfare is pretty bad. I might be over stating their capabilities though, because you know they're definitely losing a lot of ground in the cyber world. That's for sure. The sentiment, like you actually have to look for people being nice to Russians, and you definitely know that those people are like fucking bot accounts or bootlickers, both of which I can't care less about. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I could I'm not advocating violence, of course. But, you know, if I had my way, those people who are pro-Russian right now. Would definitely be you know, a little a little something. Motherfucker just straight up put an image on panties that said put in with the image of Putin in the inputs. Yep, put an image of panties that said put in with the image of Putin in the comments. Yeah. Like but there are some people that saying I'm only just like being edgy. Like I don't care. Anyone who's saying that type of stuff needs to go hug a wall. That's all I'm gonna say. They should hug a wall. Cause yeah. This crisis is all the result of one person. One person who is vying for something that is basically long forgotten by most people. Like I'm only like I think 4 years older than the Russian than Russia. You know, the Russian state we know today. The USSR it it wasn't long ago when the USSR was around, you know. Like people who were like 60 even when USSR was around are still alive. Like there are definitely a lot of people who are still alive from that period of time. Putin being one of them, and it's quite obvious that has basically infiltrated his ideas on how the world should be. The United Nations is doing things. It's just like their hands are tied mostly. They could be doing more though. More sanctions. Yeah, more sanctions. That's pretty much all we can do. Also send more humanitarian aid to Ukraine. The UN has opened like immigration pathways for Ukraine. So either that or it was the EU. But yeah. It's not much the United Nations can do. They were not accused of being, but they've been phrased as being like a tiger without teeth. That's basically what the EU. That's like sums up the EU. Quite a lot. There's not much that the EU can do. Like, they can't send peace. Like, they can't even send peacekeeping forces into Ukraine, which, you know, would you know, if Russia didn't have fucking weapons of mass destruction, this Ukraine thing would have been over by now. But no. Nukes had to be a fucking thing. Wait, what about the paint? Alright. I mean, what else can they do? Not much. More sanctions? and more humanitarian aid. But I think the EU is doing a whole lot more. And of course the US. The US is the major power. The combined might of the EU and the US will have to be enough to... Oh, and Australia, Japan, and South Korea too are putting sanctions on Russia too. Good. And again, this is gonna hurt a lot of Russian people. And it is a shame that's going to happen. Putin do be dumb though. A lot of people are saying this. Wait, do I have to do anything here? And I definitely do think you should call Putin dumb, because he is dumb. This Ukraine thing, Ukraine invasion, is going to fuck up his country a lot. Not only because, well, obviously. Oh, I do like pink. Obviously not only because of the sanctions, but also Russian and Ukrainian blood will be on his hands too. He doesn't give a fuck about that, fortunately. However, luckily for us, his people do. And now some people are saying that this could be the end of the regime. No more Russia, no more Putin. Why is this on the fucking floor? I don't think so. I would be very happy though. Proven wrong. Again. But I don't think Russia's regime, Putin, is going to end anytime soon. But saying that, this is definitely going to strain the regime. Like, public support for this thing. I should stop calling it a thing. Russian support for this invasion is already like in the fucking gutter. Nobody but Putin wants this. Obviously, it doesn't matter, Putin, because he basically runs the country how he sees fit, basically. God. Beautiful. And the way that he sees fit basically entails Ukrainian suffering. Yeah? And Russian suffering. Commodities in Russia has already skyrocketed. In the ruble, it is, if not 50%, at least 40% down over this month. Like, it's plummeting every single day. Like, it goes even further down. Like, Putin is, like, his country is hurting after this. There's no ifs or buts about it. Ooh. I don't like this. I want this to be pink. Okay, much better. But yeah. This is gonna hurt a lot of people. Especially when this is all over. I don't see this being over. This is going to last at least a year. I can't, for the life of me, like, see this not going for. I don't have a place to put this. Oh. Okay. But yeah, at the same time, it's good that all these Western countries are coming together. All these Western countries are putting their foot down. Who, yeah. Those two fucks are working together too, by the way. Apparently, China is going to bail them out. Unconfirmed. Or at least China will try. Like, China is powerful, but it's not like, you know, rest of the world fucking powerful. Russia's still... Even if China gives all the aid to Russia as they could, I don't think they're willing to, but say hypothetically they are. They still will be hurting. Like, the ruble will still... Like, the ruble is tied to American dollars. Most of the world's currency, like, is tied to the American dollar. So, sanctions from the USA is going to, like, hurt a lot. So I don't know why it's tied to the US. I think it's probably, like, something to do with, like, World War, like, the aftermath of World War II. In America, like, land leasing all that stuff to other countries. Could be. I'm not sure though. Do. Oh, please tell me I can put it in here. Don't really. Well, I can put this in here. But yeah, that is true. True and based. Honestly, couldn't. I hope he hugs a wall. Alright, I think that's enough. That's basically the... I think that's like the worst I've ever, like, viewed anyone on my channel. I usually stay out of, like, this type of politics, but not this time. Not this. I just can't, like, sit quietly while Ukrainians are suffering. Alright. That'll do it for today. Let's... Find in here. Japan has a strong military. True? But it's... Again... Japan isn't gonna be able to do much either. Not in Ukraine. Japan probably could do a lot more in for Ukraine than maybe other countries can, because they're not part of, like, NATO. They have, like, they're also not a nuclear power, so, you know, the chances of world like mutually assured destruction. A little bit less, but never, you know, less than 100%, I guess. In this conflict, there's like a non-zero percent chance that Russia will use nukes on Ukraine. I don't think it will happen, mostly because a lot of people have said this, but it just doesn't fit what Putin wants to do with Ukraine. Putin wants to, you know, build the USSR of his dreams, I guess. And nuking what he considers part of, you know, his rightful territory is probably not something that he's. If it was just one country, there would be no wars. I mean, that was the whole idea behind, like, you know, the UN, the EU, and NATO. But also, I think there's just like some people. Like, I don't think culturally we're there yet. Like, we can't. Like, for example, imagine if, like, you just snap your fingers and America and Mexico are, like, one country. Do you think there'll be no problems? Like, no, I think there'll be a lot of problems, actually. Especially when it comes to racism. Like, there's like, if every country was, in theory, that would be great. In practice, there needs to be social change across the world to facilitate that. I do think it's like the ultimate like goal of the world. Hopefully one day everyone will be living and you know, the term country will be like a relic of the past. That's kind of the hope. But again, also, what if that country is authoritarian? What if they don't allow democracy? A lot of people are going to be very unhappy. But yeah, if everyone was under like a democratic, you know, if the world was democratic and everyone had good values, then that idea would work. But yeah, anyway, that'll be it for today. I'm tired. I literally haven't got any sleep. And like half of the stream was just about Ukraine. I was supposed to like relax, but I guess I can't when all this is still like going on. Camera, can you work with me? Anyway, hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!